All right, so this part of the section, we're going to be basically defining what's going to be the bottom smaller square of our tapered table leg. So right now, this would be the shape that would be the top. And now we need to make a smaller rectangle inside of that. And because math, we want to make sure it's all equidistant, meaning this is a 6-inch square inside here. We're eventually going to make a smaller 5-inch square at the basically the foot of it. So what we want to be able to do is offset all of these lines 1 inch in. So then there's a littler square here going to a larger square at the top. And again, math, Revit wants us to do this as precisely as we can. So you're over here on create, and then you pick reference plane. Now, what you want to do is pick this green icon up here where it's a little pointer with a green line. And before we get started, over here to the left, it says offset. We're going to type in 1 inch. You can play with this if you want. If you want to have an even narrower foot to your table and sort of play with that, you're welcome to make it more than 1 inch. Don't go more than really 2, because then you're basically overlapping and it's not going to work. So what happens is if I hover over, see how these blue lines pop up? So what we want to do is click on this top one. This is the top edge of our table, and it's made a new reference line here on 1 inch on the inside. In this case, see how I hover and it either goes right or left? I want to shimmy my mouse just a tiny bit to the left to make sure it puts that reference line to the left here. Then, and it's a little hard to keep track of which is your original one. So here's your original line, and then you want to hover towards the top. So it puts in a line right here. Then this far left edge, we want to hover so the line goes to the right there. So now if you can see this, this is our original square here, and now this is our smaller 5-inch square here. These lines are going to, kind of go across your table. So some of those will be filled in already. So you've already got the top and the bottom here. So now on this line here, you hover so it goes to the right. And then this outside edge, you hover so it goes to the left. So this one's all set. Going down to the bottom now, we need to, so I'm just kind of on the bottom of my table. We need to hover here. So it's 1 inch from this line here. And then now this outside edge, hover. So the blue line is on the inside. And then over here, this guy's all set. All right, so I'm going to pause at this point because the next step, again, multiple things to it.